Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to talk about Star Wars. I just wish I was never really a fan. Star Wars suck now. And I know a lot of people would say, well, just watch the original Star Wars movies. Just go back and watch the original Star Wars movies. Those was the good old days. But no. These Star Wars movies, these new Star Wars movies suck so bad that it just left me a nasty taste for like the whole saga to begin with, because these new Star Wars movies are connected to the past. They're connected to New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. They're connected to those films. These are not like a side film or something that's a one-shot type of film. Episode 7 and 8 was connected to the original trilogy, and they fucked it up. They raped Star Wars as we know it. It will never be the same. And whoever loves this Disney Star Wars shit, they're just fuckers. Unless they're kids or something, I can understand if you're a kid or something. But if you really know the Star Wars trilogy and you like episode 7 and 8, fuck you. And I just wish that I was never really a fan, because I invested thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of Star Wars merchandise. I even have a Star Wars wall at home, a wall just full of Star Wars shit. I invested in hundreds of dollars for the Force Awakening toys, but I invested that money before I saw the movie. And Star Wars Force Awakening was the first movie that ever broke my heart. I never, ever got my heart broken from a movie. Like, I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, Force Awakening was a feminist agenda, was a remake of New Hope, was no, like, real plot to it at all. I just couldn't believe it. I was hurt. And then episode 8, I wasn't shocked at all. Like, after I saw Force Awakening, I knew where this trilogy was going. And it just hurts to me that I was a Star Wars fan. It really hurts, because I love Star Wars. I remember playing in the back. I hate when I stutter. I remember playing with all the Star Wars toys when I was a kid in a room, pretending I was the black Luke Skywalker. I remember those days. I remember holding a broomstick, pretending it was a lightsaber. It's like those moments are destroyed. It's like, fuck those moments. Look what I'm looking at. You just can't make this shit up. And it just really fucking hurts that they're just not honoring the Star Wars tradition. They're feminizing it. They're political correcting it. They're not putting any type of story mode into it. They're just putting anything into it. Some fantasy shit. I know it's a sci-fi story, but it still has to make sense. It still has to make sense. It doesn't make sense why Rey is so fucking powerful. Have you ever heard of a stormtrooper that does maintenance? What the fuck they did to Finn? What the fuck? I never heard of a stormtrooper that picks up trash. Like, I could just keep naming every flaw to all these new fucking characters, and it just doesn't make sense. Like, Kathleen Kennedy, she needs to get fired. Rian Johnson, he doesn't need to have his own trilogy. He doesn't need to do 10, 11, and fucking 12. I'm going to give Star Wars a chance up to episode 10. I'm going to sneak in the theater. I'm not going to pay my money. I'm going to sneak in the theater to watch episode 9. I know it's going to suck, but why not? I get views for YouTube for just watching it. And then I'm going to give episode 10 a chance. And if episode 10 sucks, I am done with Star Wars completely. I am fucking done. It's fucking over. Star Wars is truly dead after episode 10. If 10 is not good, I will give up on Star Wars. This is how bad I love Star Wars. Even though Star Wars is really dead right now, I still feel like it still has somewhat of a piece of breath, like a piece of air, like a heart that's slowly fucking beating. And hopefully, if episode 10 arrives and it's really good, maybe Star Wars can come back to life. But it is dying. It is in the ER room. It is sucking barely any type of air. It's food tubes sucking through Star Wars, trying to just survive this shit. This shit is dead, man. This shit is fucking dead right now. And I just hope it can come back to life. And that's all I really gotta say. I talk about anything and everything. I used to have a really somewhat of successful channel before they deleted it called The Simpsons King Kong Reviews. Still copy the name. I had over 600,000 views, over 2,000 subscribers. They took away a little fame that I had, and I know that was fucked up, but whatever. But I hope y'all really like my videos. I try my best, and I just really hope y'all subscribe and stay tuned for the next videos, and I'm out.